Hi everyone again. Good afternoon, and welcome to the final day of week one. Hope everyone is as excited as I am because it was really a really interesting project. So yeah, for the stand up, let's hear since it's the final day what you have done so far, what challenge you have came across, and of course, what are you planning to do for the rest of the day? And if there's anything that we can help with, please do tell us so that we can do so we can help. So since we're just a few, I would do expect everyone to share their progress. And for those of you who can speak, please raise your hands and speak. For those of you who are not in a good place to speak, please just write in the message. Okay. Okay. So who is going to go first? Do we have an icebreaker? Okay. If there is none, I think I'm gonna call out names and you're gonna share your progress. So let's start with Nathaniel Mamuye. Hi Nathaniel, can you speak? Can you share your progress, please? What have you done so far? What are you planning to do for the rest of the day? And what was the challenge that you have faced? What's okay? Like you can also share what's something interesting that you have found or you have learned in this project. Yeah, you don't have to speak, but you have to write at least so that we know. So just write in the message. Okay, Tamasken Awak, can you speak? If you can't, please write. And from the ladies, I think we have. Actually, we don't have any. Okay. Um, okay. Tamasken, can you speak or at least text? And of course, let's go down the list. Let's go with Abdurazak. Abdurazak, can you speak? Can you speak, or if can you please share your progress, what you have done so far, any challenge, what you have found, what were your results, and what you are planning to do for the rest of the day. Abdurazak, it's your cue. Please start. And I'm Demkel. I'm just randomly calling out names, so you have to speak. And Demkel, for the rest of you, just don't wait for me to call out your name. Just speak, okay? Yes, I'm Demkel.
Okay, can you hear me right?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay. Uh, I'm already almost finishing task two, and I think the remaining thing is finalize task three and writing the reports. Currently, I already trying to trying to modularize my codes and trying to test everything. So I think I'm in the good shape. I will finish the tasks three and try to finalize report writing.
Okay, that's good.
So,
Thank
I
you
have one.
for
I have one
yes.
question regarding
Okay.
to the talking modeling. Is it okay? To it took me about around 5 minutes in order to extract those keywords, top keywords.
Mhm. Yeah,
Is it okay?
of course, because it's a large, data set. It's expected. That's why I recommend it for you guys to use Google Collab or Kaggle or like this company, this website that offer free computation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So what's the blocker? Do you have any blockers?
I think that's need to clarify something. Since we have around 7 companies, do we do all correlation certain mathematics things for all companies, or it's okay to show for one company and leave the other?
I think we have talked about this earlier as well. We have to do it for all. That's why we provide you with seven companies. So as long as it has a ticker, you have to do it. So for instance, for Tesla, ticker, there is the financial data, but there is no like news data, right? So you can jump Tesla, but for the rest, since they are already there, you have to do the correlation.
Okay.
Of course, in addition to the the combined correlation, you can do individual, but that's additional. Okay, for the additional, you can do the individual one and say like this company has more correlation than the others, and so on and so on. But that's additional. Okay, like you have to do it together as well.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for sharing. I didn't care as well. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think some people have already shared here. Um, Nathaniel said he has completed the challenge. That's a good thing. Yes, Nuri?
ኦኬ ይሰማል?
Yes.
በአማርኛ አልቀጥልም እንዴት ነው?
That's okay.
ኦኬ
You can, I think. Yeah.
ሶ ምንድነው ታስኮቹን ሰርቻለሁኝ። አሁን የጨረስኩት ሙሉን የተቻለኝን ያክል ማለት ነው። እና እንደ ኢንሳይት ግን ያገኘኋቸው ምንድነው ፎሬክስ ትሬዲንግ ላይ እኔ ሞክራለሁኝ። ላይክ ትሬደር ነኝ እና ስቶክ ማርኬት ኒውስ እንዴት ነው ስቶክ ማርኬትን ኢምፓክት እያደረገ ያለው የሚለውን እስከዛሬ ላይክ ትሬዲንግ ቪው የሚል አፕሊኬሽን አለ። እዛ አፕሊኬሽን ላይ ኤቭሪቲንግ ዲቴይል ይሰጠን ነበር። ግን አይ ዲድንት ኖው ዛት ፋይናንሻል ላይብራሪዎች ፓይተን እንዳለው ላይክ ታሊም ማለት ነው። ሶ ቤዝድ ኦን ታሊም ብዙ ነገሮችን አናላይሲስ ቴክኒካል አናላይሲስ መስራት እንደሚችል ተምሬበታለሁ። ላይክ ታይም ሲሪስ አናላይሲስ ላይክ አርኤስአይ ማክድ ኤምኤ ቲዮኒ ኦር ኤምኤ 200 ኦር ኤምኤ 100 ሊሆን ይችላል። ሶ እነዚህ ነገሮች እንዴት ነው በፓይተን ኮድ ጀነሬት ማድረግ የሚችለው? ይሄ ለምን ይረዳኛል? ኔክስት ታይም ኢፍ አይ ዋንት ቱ ዲቨሎፕ ኤ ቦት ዛት ካን ትሬድ አውቶማቲካሊ አይ ካን ኢንተግሬት ዚስ ዋን ማለት ነው። ሌላኛው ደግሞ የኒውስ ስቲል ይሄ ስቶክ ላይ ያደረግነው እንጂ ፎሬክስ ላይ ላይክ ዩሮ ዩኤስዲ ኦር ጄፒዋይ ጂፒፒ ጄፒዋይ ኦር ሰም ፎሬክስ ከረንሲዎች እነሱን እንዴት ኢምፓክት ማድረግ እንደሚችል ኮሬሌት ማድረግ ይችላል ኔክስት ታይም ማለት ነው። ሌላ ኮዲን ሞዱላራይዝ ለማድረግ ሞክሬያለሁ። ኤረር ሃንድሊንግ ለመስራት ሞክሬያለሁ። ዋን ቲንግ ሌፍት ያደረገኝ ግን ኮንቲኒዩስ ኢንቴግሬሽን መስራት አልቻልኩኝም። ኤረር እያለ አስቸግሮኛል። እዚህ ላይ ነው ያለሁት።
Excellent point. I'm glad that you have seen the application. By the way, like I think like you guys have been told on the introduction of the challenge, actually introduction to the 10x. I think Abdullah, when he gave the introduction, I believe he has mentioned it. So the projects, not only this one, but for every project, they are a real life project. So we don't just teach like theoretical things. Like we bring real data, like real world data, and we will try to solve it so that when you go out into the real world, these projects can also be your portfolio. They're not assignments. Don't consider them as assignments, because these are real world problems, and these are current real world problems, which means they are not like something in the past, from the past or so on. These are real world problems that are happening right now, that people want the solution for now, and so on. So most of the tradings that, like, I think Nuria has mentioned, you pay for the UI. Like, you just pay for the UI because they have a good user interface. They're like their user experience is very good and so on. But most of them, most of what they do, you already know. Like, you are learning it. Of course, there is also another project that you're going to be working on, relating to this one. So these things are most of what they do, like most of what the high-end companies are doing. So that's why I emphasize that you guys take this like as a real world problem, take the scenarios as real world scenarios, so that you will know, like you will have these experiences as your as part of your portfolio. Of course, like when you're building your CV, I think there's a session. Maybe Good Day and Emilian, you guys can confirm this as well. But I believe there's also a session where you build your CV, and you will see that the difference, how much difference the projects are going to make. So, excellent point, Nuria. And for the CI/CD, um, I think we can have a session where I think the first one was just a simple CI/CD where it just builds them, import the requirements, and just run a simple test. But I don't know your CI/CD pipeline. But if you have an error, I think it's really easy to debug the error, because you just have to. It will tell you. So when it failed, when the CI/CD pipeline fails, of course it's CI actually. It fails. It will tell you the error, so where it failed, and so on and so on. So if you can share that, I think we can fix it, or find a way to make it work. So thank you for
Yeah.
sharing.
የተፈጠረው ምንድነው ይመስለኝ ኢረሩ ላይ ሁለት ፓይተን ቨርሽኖች ነው ኢንስቶል ያደረኩት። ምክንያቱም ባይ ዲፎልት የኔ ኡቡንቱ ፓይተን 3.12 ነው እየተጠቀመ ያለውና እዛ ላይ አልሰራ ሲለኝ 3.10 ኢንስቶል አደረኩኝና ቨርቹዋል ኢንቫይሮንመንትን ቤዝድ ኦን 3.10 ክሬት አደረኩት። እዛ ላይ ነው ኢንስቶል ያደረኩትኝና እስኪ ኮፒ ፔስት ላድርገው ኢረሩን እዚህ ላይ ወይንስ እንዴት ነው?
ያ ግን እሱ አይመስለኝም። ምክንያቱም CI/CD እኮ እዛ ላይክ ኢትስ ኖት ኦን ዮር ኢንቫይሮንመንት ማለት ኦን ዮር ማሽን አይደለም እኮ ረን የሚያደርገው። ሶ ዌን ዩ ስፔሲፋይ ለምሳሌ CI/CD ላይ ፓይተን ቨርዥን ታስገባለህ። ሶ ፓይተን ቨርዥን ስታስገባ ሜቢ እሱ ላይ 3.12 ካልከው ልክ ነው። እሱን ወደ 3.10 መቀየር አለብህ ወደ ኢንቫይሮንመንት። ያ
ስላክ ላይ ሼር ላድርገው ኢረሩን።
ያ ይካን እዚህም ትችላለህ። ፎቶም ከሆነ ደግሞ ስላክ ላይ ይሻላል። ኦር ዩ ካን ኦልሶ ሼር ዩር ስክሪን ኢፍ ዩ ዋንት።
ኦኬ ናው
ያ ዩ ካን yes, Good Day.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to add the previous points that you were explaining, Kerod. Maybe if I could explain the overall training procedure or training grouping that we're trying to give you as a careers team and as a careers sessions prolong. Maybe you can understand the point of view, what we are trying to get you at. For example, for the first few weeks, maybe first 3 weeks, we teach you about foundational skills like time management, CV submissions, and asking good questions, effective communications. And then the second layer is about decision making and leadership. And then we move on to career exploration and contextual awareness, which is we learn about AI in everyday life, real world jobs, and T-shaped professionals. What are they, and how we can incorporate them in our work life. And then the last one is about professional branding and outputs. We asked you about your 2-year plan, and then we develop your project portfolio, and we organize your LinkedIn profile, and we optimize these. And then finally, you'll have a fully ready CV and portfolio on your projects that you have done with us here at Khan Academy. And then this will give you a huge leverage when you're trying to apply to fintech roles. So this is maybe having that context, having that perspective will help you understand that what you're doing here, what every project you're doing here will be can be put on your CV and can be considered as a project that you have actually developed in a real world scenario.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Good Day, for the clarification.
Thank you. Thank you, Carol.
Yeah, thank you. Nurieka, were you able to share your screen? Okay, good. Okay, let's see the CI/CD error.
Okay, the error is here.
No, just go to the, I think the earlier one. Yeah, okay, here, installing dependencies. So I think paste installations on project. I think it's with Talib.
Yeah.
So the error is with Talib. So I think the way you install Talib is a bit different, right?
በጣም አስቸግሮኝ ነበርና
yeah. Can you go up? I think it's just the way you go up. You can go up to the beginning of the error. You just go up. Okay, so installing dependencies, set up. Sorry. Okay, sorry for that. So the like when it's installing the dependencies, I think the error is with Talib. So I think I have seen this also because a lot of people were having issues with Talib. How did you guys fix it? Sorry. How did you guys fix the error?
Locally, I have
installing Talib.
Talib library ተጠቅሜያለሁኝ እኮ locally ማለት ነው።
Yes, of course. That's another thing. So this is another environment. So that and this one is not related with anything. So this is another machine that you are installing the dependencies to check. So just imagine it that way. So how do you do check? Like how do you install it on your local machine? I think there was an issue, right?
Yeah, but
I didn't have that issue, but I didn't have that issue. So that's why I don't know. Like, can you share the issue? Like, what was the issue? Maybe is it the Python version?
Yeah, Python version ነበር ሲለኝ የነበረው Python versionን ቀይሬ ነው የሰራው ወደ 3.10.17.
So when you change it to the 3.10, it worked, right? Like you didn't have any issue when installing. So why is it not working here? I think the issue is like the Python version is not the same. Actually, can you go up a bit? No, that one, the first one. I think the upper one is the issue. Yeah. Set up Python 3.17. I think, no, go up.
What I like?
Yeah. Yep. The third one.
This one?
Set up job. Yes. Set up action checkout. So version 4. Yeah. Stick. Can you see? Can you check? Can you open? Yeah. Python version 3.10. Latest false. Update to allow. Yeah, it's set up or gone. Maybe can you check? Can you change it to 3.9 or just 3.10? Maybe.
This one 3.10 ሳረገው error with 3.1 ምናምን ይለኛል. That's why 17 ይጨምርኳል።
Oh, so the 17 is the one that works.
That works.
Okay, maybe we can check it, but it's just the Python version ጋር ነው ያለው ችግር. So like yeah. Okay.
Yeah, እንጂ continuous integration last week ላይ ሰርተናል already ሰርቶልኝ ነበረ። ታሊብ ናት እዚህ ጋር error እየሰራች ያለችው።
Yeah, of course, it's Talib, yeah. Okay, I think we can check it afterwards. Okay, but the pipeline works, so that's a good thing. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Nuriye. Thank you so much.
this is ቴስት ሰርቻለሁ modularity
Okay.
like this
Okay.
correlation
So
የዲኒውስ
what's your result? Can you share your result? Like what
like
did
this
you
one
find? No, like what's the like how correlated are they? Are they positively correlated? Are they negatively correlated? So how correlated are they?
which one like the return average sentiment or close
Yes.
price
What is average sentiment?
average sentiment means like per day የተነገሩ ዜናዎች አሉ አይደል እነዛን ዜናዎች ፖላሪቲያቸውን ካልኩሌት ካረኩ በኋላ
per day for the same news ነው
maybe different news per day ሊኖሩ ይችላሉ
ኖ እንዴት ኮሬሌት አድርገዋል አሁን ለምሳሌ per day የተነገረው ኒውስ ለምሳሌ አንዱ ስለ አፕል አንዱ ስለ ቴስላ ምናምን ሊሆን ይችላል so how do you correlate it with apple አሁን ለምሳሌ የቴስላ የአፕል ምናምን አቨሬጅ ሰርተን እንዴት ነው ከአፕል ጋር ኮሬሌት ላደርገው የምችለው
ሶ ምንድነው ያሰብኩትኝ የዚህኛው average sentiment if it is neutral ነው ምንም ኢምፓክት የለውም ነው
no that shouldn't አሁን ለምሳሌ ማለት ነው ይሄ ፌል የሚያደርግብን መቼ መሰለ አሁን ለምሳሌ አንዳንድ ዜናዎች የአንዱን ካምፓኒ ይጎዳሉ የአንዱን ካምፓኒ ይጠቅማሉ አይደል so የቀን ሴንቲሜንት ከሰራን like ቀን እንዴት ውላለች ነው ዓለም እንዴት ውላለች ነው የሚሆነው not about the ticker ግን we are worried about አሁን ለምሳሌ ስለ አፕል መጥፎ ዜና ከተነገረ አፕል ላይ ምን አይነት ኢፌክት አለው ነው የምፈልገው አይደል so like ማድረግ ያለብን ምንድነው ኖርማሊ so this is good just this is really good ሳይር ይሄኛው አዲስ ፐርስፔክቲቭ ነው this good ግን አሁን እንደነገርኩ ለምሳሌ የሳምሰንግ ስቶክ ቢኖረን አሁን አለ ብለን እናስብና ቢኖረን ከዛ ሳምሰንግ ለምሳሌ ጥሩ ነገር ቢያወጣ ስለ አፕ ማለት ጥሩ ላይክ ስለ ሳምሰንግ ዛሬ ጠዋት ላይ ስለ ሳምሰንግ ጥሩ ዜና ቢወጣ ከዛ ደግሞ ከሰዓት ስለ አፕል መጥፎ ዜና ቢወጣ የሁለቱን አቨሬጅ ሲሰራው ዜሮ ሊሆን ይችላል ኦር ኒውትራል ሊሆን ይችላል ግን ላይክ የሳምሰንግን ስቶክ ይጨምሮታል የአፕልን ስቶክ ደግሞ ቀንሶታል so that couldn't be ለምሳሌ ዜሮ ላይ ሊሆን ይችላል ሰም ተረዳኝ so it's good ለምሳሌ you have ዛሬ የአፕል ስቶክ አለ አቨሬጁ አለ ከትላንቱ ጋር ማለት ነው the moving average so you have that ከዛ በኋላ ደግሞ ለምሳሌ ትላንት የተነገረው ዜና አለ ዛሬ የተነገረው ዜና አለ ትላንት የነበረው ስቶክ ማርኬት ፕራይስ አለ ዛሬ ያለው ስቶክ ማርኬት ፕራይስ አለ so when የሆነ ዜና ሲነገር አቨሬጁ ምን ያህል ሙቭ አደረገ ነው what we are trying to figure out ተረዳኝ ለምሳሌ አፕል ትላንትና $1 ሲሸጥ ከነበረ ዛሬ ጠዋት ላይ በልት ስለ አፕል የሆነ ዜና ተነግሮ የአፕል ስቶክ $1.5 ከተሸጠ ኢፌክቱ ምን ያህል ነው የሚለውን you ነው ላይክ የሴንቲሜንቱ ቁጥር አለ ለምሳሌ ሴንቲሜንቱ ለምሳሌ 0.5 ነው እንበል so ሴንቲሜንቱ 0.5 የሆነ ነገር ሲመጣ የእንትኑም ደግሞ 0.5 ጨመረ so this is the correlation አንድ ነው ማለት ነው አሁን like አንድ ዳታ ፖይንት ነው so it's not good ግን like አንድ ብትወስድ አንድ ዳታ ፖይንት ብትወስድ ትላንት $1 ይሸጥ ነበር ስቶኩ ከዛ በኋላ 0.5 ፖዚቲቭ የሆነ ስለ አፕል ፖዚቲቭ 0.5 ሴንቲሜንት ያለው ዜና ተነገረ ከዛ ዜናው ሲነገር የአፕል ስቶክ በ0.5 dollars ጨመረ so that means 0.5 ጨመረ 0.5 ጨመረ so the correlation is 1 ማለት ነው right so we are not trying to find like ዛሬ የተነገሩትን ዜናዎች አቨሬጃቸውን ወስደን ከዛ ደግሞ ስቶኮችን አቨሬጅ ወስደን so like እንደዛ ከሰራ ነው it's not going to be fair plus ደግሞ የአንዱ ስቶክ especially like ቴክ ላይ ያሉ ነገሮች ይገናኛሉ like ወይ የአንዱ ጨምር የአንዱ ይቀንሳል ገባ like ይወራረሳሉ ነገር ገባ so like it's not fair to imagine average stock ከምንሰራ average ፕራይሱን ነው መስራት ያለብን ወይ ደግሞ እንዳረከው ክሎዚንጉን ከሰራ average closing ነው መሆን ያለበት ያ ማለት ትላንት ለምሳሌ $1 ሸጥ ከነበረ ዛሬ 1.25 ከተሸጠ so ፖዚቲቭ 0.25 ነው ማለት ነው ነገ ከነገ ወዲያ ማለት ትላንት ዛሬ 1.25 ነገ ደግሞ $1 ከተሸጠ ነገ ደግሞ አቨሬጃችን ኔጌቲቭ 0.25 ነው ማለት ነው so we are trying to find how did it move የሚለውን ነገር how did it move የሚለውንና ያ ማለት ምን ያህል ጨመረ or ምን ያህል ቀነሰ ከትላንቱ አንፃር ዛሬ ከዛ ደግሞ ዛሬ የተነገረው ዜና ስለዛ ስቶክ የተነገረው ዜና ሴንቲሜንቱ ምን ያህል ነው የሚለውን ነው ማየት የምንፈልገው ኦር ፌር የሚሆነው ለካልኩሌሽን ነው። የስ መስፍን
ሰላም እንዴት ናችሁ?
አይ
አሁን አንተ ከዲስከሽናችሁ ማለት ነው እኔም ውስጥ የነበረው ጥያቄ ምንድነው እሱ አንደኛ አሁን አንተ ያልከለው በአንዱ ኒውስ አንደኛው ስቶክ ሴንቲመንት እንዴት ይሆናል የዛኛው እንዴት እንዲሆናል የዛን እንዴት ይሆናል የሚለው ቼክ
ኖ እንደዛ አይደለም። በአንድ ኒውስ አሁን ለምሳሌ ኒውስ እኮ ስንሰጣችሁ አብሮት ምን አለ ቲከር አለ ራይት ስቶክ ሲምቦል አለ ያ ማለት ስለዛ ስቶክ ነው የተነገረው ማለት ነው። ሶ I'm not saying አንዱ ዜና ለዛ ሁሉ ስቶክ ምን ያህል ኮሪሌሽን አለው ያልኩ ሳይሆን ስለዛ ቲከር የተነገረው ዜና ለዛው ለራሱ ስቶክ በዛው ነው ቀን ምን አይነት ኢፌክት አለው ነው ኮሪሌሽኑ የምንሰራው። ሶ
ኦኬ ልክ ነው። እሺ ሌላኛው ደግሞ ጥያቄ ሴንቲመንቱን ስንሰራ ለሁሉም ላለው ዳታ ነው የምንሰራው ወይስ ጊዜውን ገድበን ነው የምንሰራው?
ኖ ለሁሉም ሊሰራ ነው። I think I have provided even the collab like Google collab ኖትቡኩን ሼር አድርጌያለሁ የሁሉም የተሰራበት ራሱ።
ኦኬ የሁሉም ማለቴ ለምሳሌ የአፕል ስቶክ ፋይናንሻል እንትኑ የስቶክ ፕራይስ ከ1980 ምናምን ነገር ያለ ነው
የኛ ሰጣችሁ?
የሲኤስቪ ፋይሉ ላይ ያለው ብዙ ነው።
ኒውሱ የኛ ሰጣችሁ እንደዛ ነው
ማለት ማወቅ የፈለኩት ምንድነው እሱ ሴንቲመንቱ ስትሰራ በጣም ብዙ ሰዓት ይፈጃል ሙሉ ፋይሉ ከሆነ ማለት ነው።
ኖ አይፈጅም like literally ፈጀው 1 ደቂቃ ምናምን you can check even the collab that I have shared. I think it just took በጣም ትንሽ ደቂቃዎች ማለት of course if you are trying to do it በራስ ማሽን ላይ it's going to take a lot of time ምንም ጥያቄ የለውም። ማሽን ላይ like ኮምፒውተር ላይ ለመስራት ከፈለጋችሁ
ለዛ ሊሆን ይችላል። እኔ ላይ አሁን ወደ 9 ደቂቃ ምናምን ፈጀ። ከዛ
በኮምፒውተር ላይ ፈጀራው በራስ ላይ
ከዛ ምንድነው ብዬሳየው ፋይሉ ብዙ ስለሆነ ነው አይደል? ከዛ በቀን አደረኩት ታረጋው ይቀንሳል። ያው ልክ ነው።
I have shared like እንትንም ላይም ጽፌያለሁ ክላሱ ላይም ተናግሬ ነበር that you have to do it on collab። አሁን እንደዚህ አይነት ነገሮች ሲሆኑ you can do it collab ላይ ከዛ ኢምፖርት አድርጋችሁ እንድናየው ደግሞ እኛ እንደሰራችሁ you can ዳውንሎድ አድርጋችሁ ከዛ you can put it in your like report ላይ so of course you have to do it on collab እንጂ አይችልም PC like it has to be በጣም powerful እንደዚህ አይነት ነገሮችን ለመስራት ሞዴል ረን ለማድረግ ምናምን so just try to do it there. Okay, I think Masfin, is that clear?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
So አሁን እንደተረዳሁት ቲከሮች አሉ ኖቲስ አላረኳቸውም። እሺ አላረኳቸውም። አየሁ ኒውስ ዴታ ውስጥ ገባ ቲከሮች አሉና እነዚህ ቲከሮች ግን ለተለያየ ካምፓኒዎች ናቸው። ለዚህ ለሰባትም ብቻ አይደለም ብዙ ናቸው።
Of course ፊልተር አድርጉት ብዬ ያልኩት ነበር።
ፊልተር ማድረግ ነበር ማለት ነው ሰባቱም ካምፓኒዎች።
ኦኬ የሁሉም የሰራውን ሴንቲሜንቱን ኦኬ ማለት ሴንቲሜንቱንማ ለሁሉም ስራ ግን ኮሪሌሽን የሰራው ለሁሉም ነው
ለሁሉም ካምፓኒ
no you have to filter it ከዛ በኋላ መርጅ ታረግም ራሱ እኮ በሁለት ነገር ነው መርጅ የምታረገው you merge it on መጀመሪያ በቲከሩ ከዛ በኋላ ደግሞ በቀኑ so that አሁን ለምሳሌ ከዛ በኋላ ምን ይሆናል በዛ ቀን ስለዛ ቲከር የተነገረው ዜና አለክ ሴንቲሜንቱ አለክ ስቶኩ ማለት ፕራይሱ አለክ ፕራይሱ ሙቭ ያደረገበት በአንድ ሮ ላይ ማለት ነው በአንድ ሮ ላይ you're going to have the ticker the date the news the sentiment plus ደግሞ the average move price ያደረገው ማለት ነው ከዛ በኋላ ኮሪሌሽን ሰራ just you're going to do the correlation between the sentiment score እና the price the average moving price score ሁለቱን ሴንቲሜንት ሰራዋለ and then you're going to have the sentiment result ከዛ በኋላ even ከፈለክ ቅድም እንደተናገርኩት as on an option you can do ብቻ ለብቻ ራሱ even ከዛ በኋላ ደግሞ ፊልተር አድርገ የአፕል ብቻ ብለው አውጥተው የአፕልን ብቻውን ደሴም ኮሪሌሽን ትሰራለህ። አንዴ መርጁ ድረስ ነው በነገራችን ላይ ሜቢ ስራ ሊሆን የሚችለው። ከዛ በኋላ ፊልተር ኮሪሌሽን ነው።
ግን ያ ቲከሩ ችግር አለ። ለአፕል አሁን ኤ ብቻ ነው የሚለዋል።
ኖ ኤ ማለት አፕል አይደለም በነገራችን ላይ ኤ ማለት
ኤፒኤል ነው መሆን ያለበት አይደል?
ኤፒኤል ነው እኮ አለ እኮ አሁን ፊልተር አድርገው የምልህ አይ ቲንክ ኖትቡክ ኮላቡን ካያችሁ ኢቭን አይ ሃቭ ሼርድ እንዴት ፊልተር ማድረግ እንደምትችሉ የመጨረሻው ሁለቱ ሴል እንዴት ፊልተር እንደምታደርጉ ነው የሚያሳየው። ሶ ኤፒኤልም አለ። ሜታ ደግሞ ሜታ ፌስቡክ ነበር። ሜታ የሆነው 2022 ላይ ነው። የዜና ደግሞ ፋይል ዳታ ያለን ከ2022 በፊት ነው። ሶ ሜታ የሚል አታገኙም። ሜታ ማለት ያኔ ፌስቡክ ነው። ሶ ኤፍቢ የሚል ቲከር ነው መፈለግ ያለባችሁ ለሜታ ማለት ነው። ከፈለጋችሁ ፊልተር አክታችሁ ከዛ ሪኔም ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ፣ በኋላ ላይ ግር እንዳይላችሁ። ሁለተኛ ነገር ደግሞ ምን ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ? ኢቭን you can do ከዛ በኋላ ደግሞ ምንድነው የማይክሮሶፍት ኤምኤስኤፍቲ ፕላስ ደግሞ ኤምኤስኤፍም የማይክሮሶፍት ነው፣ ግን ሌላ ስቶክ ላይ ነው ኦፍ ኮርስ። ሶ እሱንም በኤምኤስኤፍ መስራት አይ ቲንክ ዊ ሃቭ ሼርድ ይሄንንም ስላክ ላይ ፕላስ ዶክመንት ላይ ምንድነው ምን ይባላል ጉግል ድራይቭ we have shared it.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, please check also the collab plus do like the analysis if it is too intensive, computationally intensive, you can do it on collab kaza you can download it and use it or just upload it on to your repo.
Okay.
So is it clear guys? I know it's the last day but
ሶሪ ሌላ ፉል ስታክ የሚለው ጀስት ሶስቱንም ታስኮች መስራታችንን ነው አይደል?
አዎ ሁሉም ታስኮች መሰራታቸው እሱ ነው። እዛ ላይ ያሉትን ብቻ ታስኮች መስራት ነው።
ዳሽቦርድ ምናምን አያስፈልግም።
እዛ ላይ ስፔሲፊክ ካልተደረገ don't worry about it. Yeah, okay. But like one thing I have to emphasize is your notebook, like you have to run your notebooks before you submit. Like don't just share like code on your notebook cells and just share it because we need to see that it works. So of course please just run it so that we know like what you have done, what is your result and so on and so on. Okay. Yes, Kevin.
ኦኬ አሁን ኮምፒቲሽናሊ እንትን ከሆነ ብዙ የሚወስድባችሁ ከሆነ ኮላብ መጠቀም ትችላላችሁ ብለሃል።
Yes.
So like how are we going to do it? Like collab ላይ ብቻ ሰርተን ከዛ ፑሽ ማድረግ or
no
base
like
code
of
like
course
separate ማድረግ አለበት?
no like of course there is a way to push from collab ግን I don't recommend it. Instead of that do it on collab and then download the notebook, download the run የተደረገውን notebook, download it and put it in your repo, like just put it in the folder and then push it to your remote.
Okay. Slowly, what about like the folder structures and stuff?
No, like this is just only yes, this is just for one notebook. So this is not, you cannot do the whole thing on collab. So this is just for just one notebook. So I think like for the sentiment analysis only, I think for the rest it's not that intensive for the rest. But for
the first one was VS Jupyter notebook.
Yes. So like for the sentiment and for the topic modeling, since they are intensive, you can just do it on collab on a notebook. You can just do it on a single notebook for the sentiment analysis and for the topic modeling, and then download it and put it in your notebooks folder and push it to your remote. So it's not like the whole assignment.
Okay. Okay. So what about like the concepts? Because በፊት modularize ምናምን ማድረግ
Yeah. So
Do
for
you
the
get what I mean?
modularization,
Mhm.
yes,
አሁን
I do.
ለምሳሌ
I do. So
ሶ እንዴት ነው
yeah, please
የምናደርገው?
talk.
እሱንስ?
Yeah. So you can still apply modularization here as well. You can create the scripts and just import them. You can do that as well. Plus, like, we understand that for just like if it is for one product, like for instance, for sentiment, it doesn't have a lot of functions that require you to do modularization. Okay, so since like for the sentiment, it's already you just import the package and then you just run the code. There is no much modularization. You can do it on a notebook and just use that one. So for the modularization, for the visualization, and so on and so on, like you still do that on your local machine, so you can modularize like the plotting and so like analysis and so on. But for like sentiment analysis and the topic modeling, there is not a lot of thing. I don't believe that there is a lot of thing that you need to modularize there. But if you need to, you can still do it. You can create, like, I think on the left, on the left side, you can see that there is a folder. If you click on it, you can create files. So you can just upload your or just get your scripts there and import them from there and do your analysis and just copy and paste them to your local. Yes, Sumaya.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
ይሰማል?
Yes.
Okay, for the correlation side, after like በስቶክ ከከፋፈል ነው በኋላ ከዛ በኋላ average sentiment for a day መስራት ይቻላል። like for that stock
Why?
average sentiment ማለት ነው።
For that stock ሆነ it makes sense.
average ምክንያቱም
Of course.
አንዳንዶቹ like 3-4 ዜናዎች አሉና for sentiment we need to
Yes.
እሺ ሁለተኛው ደግሞ
3-4 የሚሆነው የተለያየ ዘጋቢ ስለሚዘግብ ነው ስለዛ ስቶክ በቀን ውስጥ። ኦኬ
ሁለተኛው ደግሞ for እንትኑ ለምንድን ነው ለሴንቲመንቱ ለፊልተር ዳታ ሴንቲመንት መስራት ይቻላል ነው for all data ሳይሆን ፊልተር ላደረግናቸው ሴንቲመንት ፊልተር ላደረግናቸው ሴንቲመንት መስራት
of course you can.
ብዙ ነገር የሚስተካከል ነገር ነው አይደል?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, of course you can do the sentiment for the selected only the sabatu stockoch. You can do the sentiment for those only. Plus you can yeah. Okay. Good questions. Thank you for sharing and asking Kevin and Sumaya and Masfin and Nuriye. So is there any questions? I think we have gone over time, but it's good because it's a discussion. Yes, Masfin?
ኦኬ እስቲ ስለ ቶፒክ ሞዴሊንግ ትንሽ የሆነ ነገር በለን። አሁን አንተ ካልከው ከኮሪሌሽኑ ላይ አሁን ዲስከስ እያደረግን ፋይሉንም እያየው ነበርና እሱ ግልጽ ሆኖልኛልና ትንሽ የሆነ ነገር ስለ ቶፒክ ሞዴሊንግ እስቲ
So what do you want to know? Like
ስሞክረው ከበደኝና አልገባኝም አለ። እሱን ትቼ ሌሎችን ሰራሁኝ ቶፒክ ሞዴሊንጉን ትቼ።
Okay, I think it's not shared. Is it not shared? Let me check. So for the topic of modeling is just extracting keywords. So keywords mean stop word majamaria. We're gonna remove them. We're gonna remove the what do you call the stop word. So stop words mean the, a, she, he, and so on. You're gonna remove them, and you're gonna find keywords that are repeated, that are like emphasized, and so on and so on. So that's just basically what you're gonna do for the topic modeling. So you do the sentiment first. So you understand the sentiment. Like I think you have done the sentiment, right?
Yes, the sentiment is clearly.
So the rest, the topic modeling is for just extracting keywords that are like repeated many times, or like it could be, of course, not just keywords, phrases, and topics, and events. So For instance, I think you're gonna see a drop, maybe rising, because like a lot of this financial, like this sector uses these words. Maybe price, you're gonna see a lot of price. FDA, I think you're gonna see a lot of FDA because it's responsible for them, and so on and so on. So just the topic modeling is just extracting keywords and so on and so on. So we already have a package that does this. So yeah, is it clear? Maybe.
Okay, thank you. I'll try my best.
So if it is not clear, just we can have a discussion, or if you like, we can have a talk after this one.
አዎ ማለት አሁን እዚህ ፎልደሩ ላይ ያለን ፋይል ላይ አሁን ስለ ኮሪሌሽኑ ቀደም ስንወያይ ሼር የተደረገው በፊት አላስተዋልኩትም፣ ግን አሁን ገብቼ ሳየው ግልጽ ነው በቃ ጥያቄዎች ምናምን ማለት ነው። እና አንድ አይነት ኤግዛምፕል ያለው ፋይል ካለ ብዬ ነው የቶፒክ ሞዴል።
Okay, I think I may have missed including that one. Maybe if it's not included, I can include it. I will just include the topic modeling example, and I will share it with you guys. I think it should have been with the sentiment, but I thought it was going to be given by others. But it's okay. Like it's going to be just 2 lines of code.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will share that one. So just keep an eye out for the sentiment analysis notebook. I will just add it there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good. Or is there anyone who has done the topic modeling, the keyword extraction and so on? Is there anyone? Nuriya, have you done it? No. Okay. What about Fabian and Sumaya? Have you guys done the topic modeling, the keyword extraction and so on? Yeah, I don't know why everyone is quiet. Can you guys hear my voice?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Okay. So, Sumaya, have you done it? Have you done the like the topic modeling? Fabian, Nuriye, I think
I tried it.
I can see. You have tried it. Can you show us?
Okay, let me try.
Okay. In the meantime, let me just check the message.
Can you see it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I think this is the topic modeling. This is the topic modeling actually. I choose this price targeting, analyst rating, earning and estimating, marketing activity. I choose this topics first. And
you mean you chose or you have extracted?
The topics.
Yeah, you have extracted, right? Like, I think you just counted how many times these words have been.
Yeah, but first I give the topic keywords. Then
so what is this topic keywords?
These topic keywords are mostly used in stocks. That's how I do mine.
Okay, okay.
And I just search like the most stock words that are used for stocks. And I do it for like first I do the topic keywords, then I use let me show my modulation. These are my topic keywords. You can see that, right? There's earning
Yes.
estimates, and inside there's earning maybe quality results, speeds, misses, schedules for each topics. Then I skip I make it the lower, I like clear the
Yeah.
common words.
Yeah.
Then I do the topic modeling. That's how I do it. I don't know if it's correct way or not.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good way. It's yeah, it's good. Maybe like it might not be good to manually like define the keywords. You were expected, I believe you were expected to let the model extract the keywords. Of course, that's why it's taking a lot of time for other people. But it's also a
Yeah,
good
first I tried and
approach.
it takes a lot of time, so I changed to
Yes,
like
it does.
giving the topics. That's my solution for taking a lot of time.
So did you use Collab or just your local machine?
No, in local machine, I only use Colab for the sentiment analysis. I think that's the problem.
So why don't you try it? Why don't you try the earlier approach, but now on Collab? And I think that's going to be a lot bit better, and you'll get
Yeah, I'll try it.
better.
If I get a time for that, I'll try it.
Okay.
That's a
Okay,
good suggestion. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for sharing, Sumaya. Okay. Yeah, I think we can end the session here. So are there any questions, any other quick questions that you would like to ask, or you would like to have a discussion on? Please ask. If not, I think we can end the session here. Let me check. I try to complete all the task on the report. The Mikhail, it's shared on the drive. So every week, I think Maklia is going to share a drive link, and in that drive, you will find every like notebook. You will find every every slides and so on. So just keep an eye on that one. Okay, after the session is done, just check it. Okay, good. I don't think there's any questions here, so let me just start the recording. Any announcements from the team? Guda and Emilian? Okay, I guess not. Okay, thank you guys. Have a great day. See you guys later. Bye.